Yeah, my name is Ryan Charterina. So I had been suffering from like upper neck trap issues for, it was years. Jaw issues where I'd wake up, I'd have to wear a mouth guard, all these things. And it really got to the point where it debilitated me so that I couldn't work out for more than like 2 or 3 days at a time without needing to go to PT or chiro or something like that. And it got to the point where I couldn't keep up with it. And eventually I went to, I was having really like foggy vision and things like that, and it got to the point where I needed to do something about it. So I ended up going to a neurologist because I literally thought it was some sort of brain issue. Went to the neurologist, and right away he was like, "You're fine." I was like, "Well, no, I'm not." I happened to run into Zach. I think it was at the gym, and I started telling him about stuff. And sure enough, I was like, come in. Typically, we're the last point before someone needs to make a change. And I was like, all right. So came in, and the process was super simple. Everything that they explain about like getting to the root of the issue of what's really causing all these symptoms was crucial. And super simple, very detailed, and very carefree. Something that really surprised me is how quick things got back to, my old normal. I had been operating like this for a few years to the point where I just got used to that, and that was my new norm. So I didn't really think anything of it until I came in, in here, and after the first few adjustments, I started feeling things that I hadn't felt in 3 to 5 years, where I could actually work out for multiple days a week without, needing to go to PT or, whether get a massage or any of those things that I had tried and I had to keep up with almost every day for me to feel normal. And so, maybe even like 2 or 3 months in, and I was back to full on 5, 6, 7 days a week of working out, which I hadn't done in years. And it was a huge relief for me, and just the stress knowing that like on my body and on my mind of overall having these debilitating injuries was it was so relieving to finally get a solution to them. As simple as coming once a month, checking to see how I'm doing. And, I got to do 75 hard, which I wasn't doing because there's no way I was gonna be able to handle that. I can't say more positive things about this experience and, what it's done for me. Dr. Zach and Liz are the most personable and just genuine people that you could ever meet. They just genuinely want to help, and it's clear as day from the second you walk in. They have a true passion for what they do, and not only that, they've experienced this themselves. They've done this themselves. They fully believe in what they do, as do I. I tell people about this all the time because it's just getting to the root of the issue. And the root of the issue is that weakness in your upper cervical area that's causing all these other symptoms throughout the body. I've learned all this now because I talked to Zach a lot about this. And I'm really passionate about it because it's the feeling that I share here is that it's more like you have a weight vest on prior to coming in here. And when you come in here, you get the adjustments, you walk out like 10 to 15 pounds lighter, and you just never thought that was even possible. I have lost track of how many people I've referred here. Maybe 5 to 7 people that have come, maybe even more, that have come through here, have had similar symptoms as I had, and I will continue referring people here, especially on, if you're an athlete, if you're someone that's looking to, push the limits on your body and do things like that, this is a really good place to just get reset. I didn't know I had this issue, but at some point, enough was enough. I couldn't go to PT 3 times a week. There was something wrong there, and finally, I had the solution, and that's why I send people here all the time because of that.